Hey guys, so I'm in my new flat, well, share house. That's why it's not really a background. I'm filming on my bed. I have to really figure the situation out. However, because I've been in New Zealand, that means I have 3 Bellaboxes. Yes, that's right, 3. So I don't know what months they are. I know that I've got January and December, and I don't know whether the other one is November or whether the other one's February. Sorry the makeup is super bare. I only decided that I needed to film today. I just want to see what's in these boxes. I've been waiting for so long for all of them. Let's just get on with the ultimate Bellabox unboxing. You know the drill. Before we get started, click the button down below, subscribe, and give it a like if you enjoy the video. I don't know which box this was. Let's start with December. So December for some reason didn't come in a blue box, and it always comes in the little black paper. Kind of looks like there's Colgate behind this. It's red. What does this one say? Summer Glow. That sounds good. Wondering where your blue box is. This month you've received a full-size item that is just too big to fit in our blue Bellabox. Ah, there you go. So we've got alternative packaging. Oh, that's cool. So we have a Revlon Uniq one all-in-one treatment, which is, I'm reading the Spanish side. 10 real benefits. Wow, that's a lot of claims. But damn, that's a full size. That is awesome. I'm super excited about that. So that's a really good start to the box, isn't it? Next here I have, I think this is a lipstick, Avon. This is actually my second Avon lipstick. The last one I have, it's okay, it's not terrible. So it's Bell and Bloom Ultra Color Lipstick, and the color is Lava Love. Oh, and by the way, it came in like this like kind of pretty, like floral plastic thing. Ooh, that's red. That's really red. That's quite pretty. It's actually quite a pretty little tube too. It's not super pigmented, but it seems like it'll be really creamy. So I'm okay with that. I'm not in love with that, but that's kind of cool. So they told us about this. This is a Gilded Cage Revleation eyeshadow. This is quite exciting. I think it's a liquid, it's a molten like eyeshadow. How beautiful is that? Ooh, it's kind of like almost like a mousse-like texture. It's not as glittery as I kind of thought it would be. Maybe not quite as, I felt like it thought it might be more pigmented, but it's still very cool. So that's that. I got, oh, a Paw Paw ointment, a Grape Paw Paw ointment. I've never seen a flavoured Paw Paw ointment, but you know, you can never really have too much of that. I have been getting like fancy lip balms at the moment, but always useful to have a Paw Paw ointment, and it's actually a really cute little package. There's a little mouth there. Oh cool, this is a Sunsense Daily Face Invisible Tint Finish. The only problem about this is it doesn't have like a lid, so once I use it, I can't take it anywhere, and this is going to be the kind of thing that is going to leak everywhere. Hopefully it won't react with my skin, but I'll definitely try this. It is SPF 52. What else did we get? Oh, 7-day fitness guide trial. That's kind of cool. And just like some exercises, some stretches and things like that to do. So I'll definitely give that a go. I guess it's the idea is that you'll actually buy the actual thing. Some little samples of a sample of a Palmer's coconut oil body lotion. I usually don't like samples, but I probably just use that anyway. It's okay, nothing special, but it's a little tube of perfume. There was heaps of stuff in that Bellabox. Let's move on to, I don't know which one this is. Let's just open one of them. This is Beauty Inside Out. Oh, I see tea. This is a good start. It's the Twinings morning tea. I actually saw the ads for these and I love tea. So this is very exciting. I want to open this. Show me my tea. And it has like a sample of each of the teas. So we're big tea drinkers in this household too. So I'm very excited for those. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It'll probably be a good video. So I might use this and do a video on it, but I would never use this any other way. This is one of those kind of gimmicky, I guess, you know, those like instant eyeshadow to give you like a perfect eye look where you don't have to do anything. One of those, Eye Magic. So I also got like a white, green, black. Anyway, I think I might do a video of that because I think that could be really funny because I'm sure it will look really terrible. Hey, video content. I got a NYX Baked blush, which looks gorgeous. What shade did I get? I got Ignite Passion. So the only problem is that my skin's so sensitive, so I can't use it as a blush. However, how cute is that little container? It could definitely be used as an eyeshadow too, so I'll still get some use out of it. You can see there, it's a gorgeous peachy shade, so it's actually super pretty and very, very, very pigmented. So yeah, I'll still use that, I just won't be able to use it as a blush unfortunately, but if I do makeup for my friends, I'll be able to use that. Another little sunscreen. I've actually done some promo recently where I've been getting sunscreen too, so I'm going to have lots of promo sized sunscreens. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen Lotion. This is SPF 52. This is the chlorine shampoo, I think. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's quite small for shampoo, so I guess it's definitely like a one-use thing, but I have heard okay things about chlorine, I think. Shampoo with quinine, that's not how you say it, and B vitamins, revitalizing and strengthening for thinning hair, complementary to hair loss treatments, which isn't an issue here. And that also came with another chlorine thing, which is the conditioner with pomegranate, so I guess they kind of come in conjunction with each other. However, I feel like they should have been swapped around. I could have used a bigger thing of the conditioner versus the shampoo, because I feel like, does your hair soak up more conditioner than shampoo? I feel like mine definitely does. Oh, okay. So I've obviously been doing lots of stuff with Avon at the moment. I got Youth Extending Day Cream and a Youth Extending Cream. I won't be able to use either of these because my skin is way too sensitive for that, but that's okay. This is a facial mask. Is this a, kind of feels like it might be a sheet mask, maybe. It's quite cute. Whether I'll be able to use it or not though is a different story. It has parabens in it, I can see from the ingredients, so that could be an issue. And I can't see alcohol, so, and it doesn't look like there's fragrance. Look, I might give it a try and let's hope I don't react to it. But this is the Sam Smolder facial mask, and it says that this moisturizes and repairs, and it is really cute. And that's that box. So we have one more left. So far I'm pretty happy with them. This is the Beauty Resolutions. Maybe this must be the January box. You know what's funny about this is that this is, you know, I was telling you about the promo sunscreens. I have 4 of these right now. Okay, I love Avene. Avene is one of the best sensitive brands that you can get at like the drugstore. It's not cheap, but it's good. This is a lip balm, so I'm extremely excited to try that out. So this is a Bellabox own brand Summer Shimmer Trio. I'm really unsure about this. I don't know how I feel about Bellabox doing their own brand stuff in there personally. Oh, they're all cream. As we have mentioned previously, I can't use any of this stuff on my actual skin, though I'm not sure how many people could use that brown as a bronzer really. Is cream eyeshadow bases. I think that these could work beautifully. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ignore my hairy arm. Yeah, these 3 back here, I think they're meant as cream face products, but obviously that's meant to be a highlighter and that's meant to be a bronzer, I think, in theory. Mind you, that kind of looks more highlightery, and that could be maybe a highlighter for darker skin tone. That, I guess you'd have to see how you'd blend that out. I don't know if you could actually use that as a bronzer. I think it's quite fun. Good on them for trying their own thing. It's also in a very Smashbox-esque, you know, container design. Yeah, the ingredients aren't great, but that's okay. It's a really cool idea. Eye makeup pads, so that's kind of a borderline gimmicky, I guess. Like, if you're going to be using some eyeshadows that you know have a lot of fallout, then this would be really good. You just put them under your eyes for the fallout, and then you just take them off. It's kind of fun. Probably won't use, to be perfectly honest, is a moisturizing lotion from Naturalists, and it's Paw Paw aloe vera and vitamin E. You never know though, I won't throw it out, at least now. These are very exciting because Kerastase is extremely expensive too. We have the Bar Force Architect, which is essentially a strengthening shampoo for brittle, damaged hair and split ends. Fabulous. And then we've got the strengthening mask, which I'm so happy about because I'm out of my hair mask, so I'm definitely going to be hitting that up. So this is probably my favorite product of most everything. So I've kind of noticed that they have a lot of hair stuff, and I guess if my skin wasn't as sensitive, probably I would be really excited about that NYX Baked Blush. As I mentioned in my last video about Bellabox, and I opened the last box, they do ask you what your they do ask you about your skin and stuff like that, and about sensitivities, but obviously they only pay attention to it to a certain extent. I'm not disappointed with any of these, but I'm not, you know, incredibly over the moon about any of them. But there are definitely a lot of products that I'm definitely going to try out. I got a lot of sunscreen, but I guess, you know, that's Australia for you. Hope you really enjoyed the video. I'm sure I'll have another Bellabox arriving. I think it might even be in a week or two, so I'll open it up with you again then. Bye guys! Ultimate Bellaboxing, limited makeup. I've already said that. What am I doing? I feel like this is going to be good. Blech. So it's got lots of little, found it. I was like, surely they came with a little perfume. Could have used sensitive how it blended would be blend. Bleh. Like thing, like you know the